Monday's Not Coming, a book talk by Janiyah Jameson. Monday's Not Coming is a young adult fiction book that touches on murder, neglect, systemic racism, and the traumatic neglect of truth. The story is based on two true stories of missing black girls in Washington, D.C. and Detroit. Claudia Coleman is a teenage girl who narrates Monday's Not Coming. She reflects on her best friend Monday's disappearance from the day she realized she was missing. Ma is Claudia's mom. She supports Claudia in most of her efforts to find Monday, but still reminds Claudia of the image the family must keep. Monday is Claudia's best friend who is missing. Claudia and her have been inseparable friends since kindergarten and never spent a day apart. Finally, Mrs. Charles is Monday's mom. Despite the disappearance of her daughter, Mrs. Charles doesn't put much effort into notifying officials or finding her own kid. Claudia uses references to art in order to come to terms with the struggles of her life. The premise of the novel creates a sense of anticipation and foreshadowing since the reader now has information to prime the reading. Monday Charles is missing, and only Claudia seems to notice and care. Claudia and Monday have always been inseparable. They are more sisters than friends. So when Monday doesn't turn up for the first day of school, Claudia is worried. When she doesn't show for the second day or the second week, Claudia knows that something is wrong. Now, Claudia needs her best and only friend more than ever. But Monday's mother refuses to give Claudia a straight answer, and Monday's sister April is even less help. Claudia discovers that no one seems to remember the last time they saw Monday. How did no one know she was gone? Does Claudia actually give up on Monday, or is Claudia's pride too big to say she'll never stop looking? Would your best friend ever stop looking for you? I give this book a 3 out of 5 star rating. What is the most disappointing about Monday's Not Coming is that this is an important book, but it isn't very strong. The novel has a confusing timeline, making it harder for the reader to keep track of the story at hand. My interest in this treatment of black women in America made the book most enjoyable for me and will grab the attention of readers with the same interest. The book reemphasizes a terrible truth that black women and girls have an incredible burden to bear in America, including the reality that to be black, female, and missing is a tragedy in itself, and it seems that no one cares. Jackson takes you on an emotional roller coaster within the pages in the beauty of black girls who are on the road to womanhood, truly valuing each other and leaning on each other when needed. Jackson does an amazing job illustrating the core value that as a black woman, we are each other's keeper. We feel each other's pain, and we are there to hold each other up. Much of the reality that surrounded the two cases in the novel, including the media bias that involving children of color, as well as the troubling legal system that often fails their well-being, was incorporated into this story. Monday's Not Coming is a story about an 8th grader who has gone missing. It is also the heartbreaking story of friendship. Monday's Not Coming illustrates with incredible depth how Child Protective Services has failed, how alcohol and drugs cause family dysfunction, and how poverty devastates a community. Readers will love the girls in the story who are so full and fully developed. Parents and teachers will appreciate this author's writing on so many complex social issues.